Hey, Talofa Lava. This is Leotawa Dr. John Peterson, and I'm with TE2 Sports Cards. Hope everyone's doing well out there. It's pretty early in the morning here in Minneapolis. It's about 4:30. I typically get up pretty early, so it's not too early for me. Although this is my second or third take of this video, so figured I'd have a little more coffee while I talk here and try and get through this video a little better than I had been these last couple takes. Doing YouTube videos usually is not too tough. I know some people like to edit their stuff and are pretty particular about how they want stuff to show up in their YouTube channel videos for sports cards. But for me, yeah, I don't spend much time editing. If I can't get it in the first few takes, I don't do it. And if it takes a couple, 2, 3 takes, that's fine by me. So anyway, hopefully this one works. Today I wanted to talk about a couple different things. I watched a couple really interesting YouTube videos over the last few days, and I wanted to talk about some of those. Definitely really appreciate the content creators out there that have been putting together some really good videos. I thought I would go through a PSA, some slabs that I've got that I'm going to put up onto my slabs and possibly eBay. So I thought I'd go through a stack of those. And then also I wanted to show you just some of the cards that I put up on my slabs and how to search for TE2 cards on my slabs, because I've got coming up on 200 cards on my slabs, so which I think is a pretty significant amount. The vast majority of those cards are CSG slabs, graded by CSG, but I'll be putting some PSA stuff up there. I don't do much CSG or SGC or HGA or anything like that, so... But overall, I hope everybody's doing good out there. Yesterday was Father's Day. I'm a father, I'm a dad, so celebrated that with my family, which was beautiful. Really enjoyed that. And I hope you had a nice Father's Day too, whether you're a son or whether you're a brother or whether you're a dad, an uncle. Much respect and big love to the fathers out there. So first things first, I watched, I think, was it 4 episodes on Sports Card Live with Jeremy. I think his last name might be Miller, if I'm not mistaken. Sports Cards Live. A lot of people know that. They did a series of episodes with Tag, the new sports card grading company. I have to say I was super impressed. I was super impressed with the show. A couple of the episodes were over an hour long. One was actually over 2 hours long. But the Tag grading system looks fantastic. And it provides the level of transparency that I think we all want in the industry when we get our cards back and they're graded. Their technology is amazing. Their leadership sounds and looks amazing to me. Steve, their main person, just seems really solid. Older dude, but just seems like a really, really good guy, and has the hobby's best interests in mind when he created the company. So I'll be really curious to see how that works. Now, they do mostly newer stuff. I think it's 2002 or 2002 up to present day, so 2022. They don't do vintage, and they don't do a chunk of modern, because I consider 1980 up to the 2000s to be modern. So their focus probably is going to be mostly on ultra modern, that sort of thing. But overall, I'm going to give them a try, especially for newer stuff, depending on what their prices look like. Right now, I've been doing CSG mostly with newer stuff, and it's fine. CSG is good, but you don't really get any feedback as to why a card got the grade that it got. And CSG doesn't do subgrades anymore, so you're kind of in the dark a little bit on why a card got its grade. I think Tag has a really unique system set up. And you can go into what's called the dig report and pull out pretty much any detailed data point that you want regarding the grading against a 1,000-point scale with Tag, which I think is really cool. A 1,000-point scale gives you an opportunity to separate a lower 10 from a medium 10 to an upper 10. I think an upper 10 in Gem Mint is like 975 or higher, and it goes up to 1,000. So anyway, check out Sports Cards Live. Jeremy's great. Always love Jeremy's stuff. Watch his videos all the time. And I think they've got one more episode they're going to do in a week or two I guess one of the guys from TE got sick. Maybe it was COVID, don't know. And he wasn't able to join in the video. So they're going to do a 5th episode. But watch episodes 1 through 4. They do a tour of the facility. That's fantastic. I mean, no secrets. Full transparency. You know what's happening with your cards. They explain everything station by station. I'm telling you, Tag looked good. I really liked what they put together. It's not this super mystery or mystification that you see with some of these other companies. I think every company should do that. And I think Tag's going to actually force other companies to be way more transparent than they are right now, especially PSA. So that was good. Neo, always like watching Neo cards and comics. And he was talking about shows being dead or not. He's got a pretty good audience, and I think he's got a fair amount of influence. He was talking about going to the National in Atlantic City. I'll not be going to the National. I don't want to fly into Atlantic City. Chicago's a different situation. Los Angeles is different. Atlanta's different, but I have no interest in going out to Atlantic City. It sounds like a disaster to me. But I know some people will really enjoy going to Atlantic City, and we'll have a good time with that. So kudos to you if you go to the National, and I hope it works out well. And maybe you make a little money and make a little more money at the casino, however that works for you. So, but Neo Cards and Comics, always appreciate his content. He's putting out 3-4 videos a week, and he's pretty on point with what's going on with the pulse of the hobby and the industry. I really liked his CSG video that he did last week. He had Andy Broom, who's the head grader with CSG, and then he had the CEO for CGC. And I think they do the comics. And Certified Collectibles Group, CCG, CGC, I'm not exactly sure. I get lost with all those 3-letter acronyms in the Certified Collectibles Group. But CSG is, of course, I'm a big proponent of CSG, and it was really nice to hear from the CSG team on how they do their grading. And I still think CSG, even with the price increase in July, has the most competitive prices, the quickest turnaround time, and some of the most consistently accurate grading that's in the market right now. I don't know. Their slabs are the best. I think that's goes without saying at this point. And I think CSG is a great play. Does it hold the same value as PSA right now? No, it doesn't. Still probably 35 to 40 to 50% less than PSA. Although I will say, I have priced a number of vintage cards in CSG slabs, and I priced them just a little bit under PSA recent comps and solds on 130 point, and overall they sell. I just sold a 1958 All-Star Ernie Banks. It's got a blue background in it. For those of you that are familiar with that card, it's a great card. That was a CSG 6.5. I think I had it listed for 115 on my slabs, and somebody offered $100, and I took it. I sold it for $100. So that's not even 20% less than what the recent comp and sold was for that card on PSA. So, and of course with vintage stuff, they tend to sell a little more slowly, not as frequently as the ultra modern stuff. But I think the data around vintage cards and the solds and comps is pretty consistent. So anyway, take that for what it's worth. I'm moving some CSG slabs on my slabs. eBay's been pretty quiet, but I do have a few cards out there that I can show you folks later today. So, but anyway, check out these programs. Dustin with Sports Card Dad does a great job. I love his videos, and I think his most recent one was heading to a card show with another card dealer, card collector, card investor. I've been watching a little bit of, MTG Lion. His stuff is interesting. He definitely has a pretty strong opinion of some of the content creators. Some of it not really maybe the most positive, but hey, he's entitled to his opinion. Much respect, get on YouTube, do your thing. I think the more diversity we have in terms of content creators on YouTube, the better. I watch everything. Cajun Cardboard, I've mentioned him before. He's got good stuff too. So Anyway, don't want to make this video too long. I'm not going to drone on much more than I need to here, but just wanted to let you know there's a lot of good content out there, and check out the Sports Cards Live with Jeremy. The episodes, the tag episodes, are really cool. I think you're going to enjoy what you find about or hear about with respect to tag. So a couple things I wanted to share. I've got some PSA slabs. I'll start from the best cards to the worst cards in terms of the grades. I'm going to be putting up a 2014 Bowman Chrome, Brady, and a Gem Mint 10. This is the 96 Topps Kobe Bryant, Mint 9. 88 Topps Bo Jackson, Mint 9. 96 Metal Universe. This is a Mint 9 in the Platinum Edition. I think this is a great card. I don't know. This is one of my favorite cards. It's a sweet card. Wish it was a Gem Mint 10, but can't win them all. This is a same Metal Universe, but it's not Platinum Edition. It's the base. Cheater. 96 Metal Universe. Mint 9 A-Rod Metal Universe. This is the Platinum Edition. 98 Topps Finest Mystery, Griffey Jr., Mint 9, love Griffey Jr. 86 Topps Traded, Barry Bonds, Mint 9. Man, these are hard to find in a Gem Mint 10. Ultra, Rejector, Shaquille O'Neal 92. Many consider this to be the first Kaboom card. Yeah, so anyway, take that for what it's worth. Picked this up recently at a card shop for, it was less than $100. Pretty nice shape, near mint 8. It's 81 Topps Magic Johnson. Here's another Metal Universe base, Derek Jeter, and an 8. Same set, but it's Griffey Jr. and an 8. That's the base. Fleer Platinum, 8. Ichiro Suzuki. 85 Topps Warren Moon in an 8. It's a rookie card. These are so hard to find in Gem Mint. Even in 9s, they're hard to find. 85 Topps Warren Moon, rookie card. Got an Albert Pujols. This is in a 7. That's 2001 Fleer Platinum. Elijah Wan, 86 Fleer sticker, 7. Elijah Wan Fleer rookie card, 86, 7. Another Moon, got a lot of those, in a 7. 85 Topps. 86 sticker, Fleer, Wilkins, in a 6. Dominique. This is a nice card. 61 Topps, Roberto Clemente, and a X-Mint 6. Yeah, it's a nice card. Not bad. Like the way that one turned out. Here's a 1960 Topps Clemente in a 5. You can get a little closer look at that. And I'll have it up on my slabs. You can check the photographs out. 59 Topps Clemente. So I had a run of Clementes there. It's also a 5. And then a few 54s. This is Rocky Nelson. Got this on PWCC for like $10-15. Bob Hoffman in a 6. And Al Smith in a 6. I didn't have these 54s, so I figured I'd pick those up. So anyway, that's what I have for PSA. And then let me minimize my screen here. And just quickly go through what's on My Slabs. This is My Slabs, myslabs.com. I know you all are pretty familiar with that. There's the best way to search for cards that I have posted is to just type in TE and then the number 2. And then hit search. Let's see if I can increase the view. Yeah, I kind of increased the view there a little bit to give you a little better feel for what I've got put on here. All right, so what I did was I posted up, so I had a CSG submission that was, almost 100 cards here about a month ago. Maybe not quite a month ago. So I've been slowly putting the 7s, 7.5s, 8, 8.5s up. A lot of that stuff was vintage. But I finally got to the stack of 9s, of which there were like almost 25 cards. So I thought I'd put the 9s up. Just slowly scroll through these. Most of them were pretty reasonably priced. This Beltray I picked up on eBay I think he's got a great shot at making the Hall this next go round. In fact, I think he might be first ballot. We'll see. I thought this Gervin was sweet. Super Action, 81 tops, mint 9. That card's in sweet shape. Same for the Moncrief. Centering on the Moncrief isn't quite as good as the one on the Gervin. The Sigma looks good. This 1978 tops Tiny Archibald, Nate Archibald. Super hard to find those cards in anything much over an 8, let alone 9. So I thought that card turned out great. He's a Hall of Famer. Got a 2014 Bowman Chrome, Donald. It's part of the base, so it's nothing huge. If you're a Vikings fan and you like Anthony Barr, this is a great card. I would sell it for less than $250. The card graded out as a mint 9. The auto graded out as a 10, and it's serial numbered to 25, and it's a black refractor. So it's auto, black refractor, and serial numbered. Kind of a trifecta there. So he's a good player too. I mean, I don't know if he's not Hall of Fame quality probably, but he definitely has the capacity to make the Pro Bowl year in and year out. Blue refractor, 2014 Bowman Chrome, Derek Carr. I listed it for $300. It was hard to find some comps on that card. That's serial numbered to 200. It's his rookie card. So $300, I don't know. I kind of had to ballpark that a little bit. But I think he's going to have a big year with Devontae Adams, Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow. I mean, they've got a pretty loaded offense. Josh Jacobs, if he can stay healthy. This was kind of a fun card. Warren Moon sticker, 85 top sticker. You don't see that too frequently in a mint 9. Yeah, I got some other stuff. This Utley is in a 9. His career WAR is huge. For second baseman, I think he has one of the highest career wars, career WARs in all of baseball history. So, and I think he's got a good shot at making the Hall too. I love this Chipper Jones card, $20, mint 9, not bad. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. These are the start of the 9. So 1, 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23 cards I posted up on my Slabs. So yeah, check it out. I've got 158 cards on my Slabs. All sorts of different stuff. Lots of basketball, vintage basketball. This is a nice Elgin Baylor here. An 8 for 1971 tops. But also got some baseball. Not a ton of football. Oh, man. Let me see. Do I have any football? There's really not a lot up here right now. But I'll definitely get more football up. Got a bunch of 54s, which I think I've shown before. So another way to look for cards from TE2 on my Slabs is just to go type in CSG. And then you can see there are quite a few different CSG cards. You can always tell the TE2 cards because they've got that lime green background. So, all right, that's all I got for you guys. That was longer than I thought it was going to be, almost 20 minutes, but hope you check out some of it. Please hit the like or subscribe button. We're at 56 subscribers. Love to get to 100 by the end of the year. If we can do more than that, that'd be fantastic. But hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Have a great and blessed week. Peace out. One love.